was like panicking. We was like, I know you lying. I know you lying. Like, what is going on? So we both ran, and we were trying to run up out of there. As soon as we ran up out of there, y'all, soon as we ran up out of the apartment, y'all, we ran into the freaking police. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is STORYTIME, and if you're not subscribed right now, subscribe. What are you doing? Go and subscribe to your girl so you can be caught up every time I drop a video or whatever. So yeah. Okay you guys, so by the title you can already see what this video is going to be about. Let me lift these up because it's kind of... Okay. So by the title, you can already see what this video is going to be about. It's going to be a story time with your girl. So yeah. So let's get into this story time. So this story time is about, I know y'all, I really, when I think about all these stories, it's like, dang, like, I really had a really good childhood. I did. I really enjoyed myself. I did. And I'm not even mad about it because I really enjoyed myself. So, yeah. But anyway, let me get into this story. Okay, so this is the time that I got caught smoking in a Vaco, y'all. A freaking Vaco. And if you don't know what a Vaco is, that is a empty apartment that nobody stays in. Yeah. So, okay. How this story all started? y'all. Okay, so boom, y'all. I got suspended from school. Yeah, I got suspended from school, and I didn't want my mom to know. I didn't want my mama to find out. So yeah, I know it's starting off bad. I already know. But look, y'all, I got suspended from school. I don't remember why, but I got suspended. And I didn't want mama to find out, pretty much. So what I did was I woke up the next day like I had school, you know, and I got dressed like I was going to school, yada yada yada. Kids, I'm not encouraging this. Do not do this, y'all. This is what I did, my personal experience, my story, and I'm just telling y'all what happened. That's it. That's all. So y'all, look. So I'm getting dressed and stuff like that. Like, I'm going to school. In my mind, I'm like, I'm just gonna, you know, pretend like I'm going to school, get ready for school, and leave, you know? Because if I say I'm suspended, I'm not gonna be able to leave, and I need to leave, you know? So, yeah. So, I got dressed for school, and I left. You know, I went to the bus stop to go talk to my friends and shit like that, because, you know, like, they was all asking me why I was coming to school, so I was just sitting there talking to them and waiting for the bus to come. And then when the bus came, I ended up leaving, and it was this boy. It was my my best friend, I guess cousin. Yeah, I think it was my best friend. Yeah, it was his cousin or whatever like that. And the boy was cute or whatever like that. Rest in peace to him, over like that, because he had passed away. But y'all, like, me and him, like, I don't think he went to school that day neither. So we was texting each other and stuff like that. And I was telling him, like, you know, I'm suspended, yada yada yada. What you trying to do? You trying to link or whatever like that? And he was like, yeah. So we was like, okay, let's go chill. But you know, my best friend, I think he was at school too. So I didn't want to, you know, be in his house, you know, why, you know, he not there type stuff. So what I did was, you know, I was like, how about, you know, we just go walk around and smoke. But in them apartments, it was kind of hot, like, you know, like the police be driving around and stuff like that. So, you know, he was suggesting, like, you know, how about we just go to a Vaco and smoke and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, we can do that. You know, I'm just, yeah. Because, I mean, I've been in one before, you know. Like, I know, like, if you older, if you were a 90s baby, I know y'all, you know. I know y'all been in a Vaco before. And they don't mean like to have sex and then like that, but it's just like it used to always be the scenes where the parties used to be at and stuff like that, or where you can duck off and smoke it. Like if you know, if your parents, you know, at home, yada yada yada. or whatever like that. So yeah, so we went to the Vaco and we was going to go smoke. So y'all, this Vaco is inside my apartments, mind y'all. And my best friend, he stay in my apartments too. So his apartments is further back, but still it's like we stay in those apartments. So we go and we find a Vaco to smoke in. And it was kind of in the front, but not really in the front for real. It was kind of like ducked off kind of. But y'all, look, we found the Vaco. We go inside of there. And, you know, we breaking down the weed, yada, 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 you know, about the roll and stuff like that. And we start hearing commotion, like, boom, 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 boom. Like, sound like somebody beating on the door and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, like, but we know it's not our house. We know it's not the Vaco that we in, because it ain't our house. We know it's not that. But it's like, it sounds so close and so, like, crazy, like, and we don't need to be around an area that got a lot of chaos going on, because it's just gonna draw attention to us. You know what I'm saying? So we hearing boom, 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 all the commotion, all of this glass shattering. We hearing all of this. So what we did was, we nosy, y'all. We nosy, you know, black folks, we nosy. So what we did was we ended up like looking out the window and stuff like that. And y'all, guess what was happening? Guess what was happening right next to us? Like, it was like the building Vaco we was in, it was like this building, and then there was another building that was like sideways, that was like facing that building, you know what I'm saying, that we was in, and it had, you know, stairs. It was like a 2-story. So y'all, it was people upstairs breaking into an apartment. Bro, it was people breaking into an apartment. I'm like, bro, I know you fucking lying, bro. I know you fucking lying. So we sitting there, we like, bro, we gotta move. We gotta move quick, because if they doing that, then somebody gonna, you know, they gonna call the police. And you know, if they call the police about to be knocking on all the doors, especially all of the Vacos and stuff like that. And we like right there. So we like, okay, boom. So we gotta move. We gotta hurry up. So he like, yeah, we do type shit. So now, you know, we rolling fast and stuff like that. We like, okay, we gonna hurry up and roll, and then we gonna go, because we already had the shit open type shit. And that's what we messed up at. Because who knows how long the people been over there breaking in. They probably was leaving when we started hearing all that commotion. Like, we didn't know. But y'all, so we messed up, because we shouldn't just left right then and right there once we heard the commotion and shit. But we didn't. We ended up staying, just trying to hurry up and roll so we can just walk and smoke and stuff. So we don't have to be rolling and walking and, you know, doing all of that stuff. Because we really didn't have no place to go smoke, because, you know, like, we was young. You know, we didn't have our own spot. And, you know, like, our parents was home. So that was not the place to go. We couldn't go there. That was, like, already out the question. So we rolling. He rolling one, I'm rolling one. We just gonna roll 2 blunts just to hurry up and go. And we roll the rest later. And we're doing it at the same time. So we trying to, you know, be quick. Y'all, we wasn't quick enough. We wasn't quick enough. Because, like, right after, like, we was getting ready to go and stuff like that, like, I think I was hurrying up trying to finish up my blunt, but he was already doing his. And then we hear, don't. It was knocking at our door, at our Vaco. I'm like, oh my God, we both looked at each other and shit like that. We like, what we gonna do and stuff like that. We don't know who at the door. It could have been the freaking people that was breaking into the apartment or whatever the case, or the neighbors or the landlord. It don't matter. Somebody was knocking at the door, and it was a Vaco. So, boom. We didn't say nothing, but it was quiet and shit like that. You know, I was trying to get the weed all together and stuff like that, and I was trying to put it up. So I had, you know, busted down and stuff like that and put it in my bra and stuff like that. And I was trying to hurry up and go. So when we came out of the bedroom, because we was in the bedroom in the Vaco, we wasn't even in the living room. We was trying to be like ducked off so nobody could see us in the front. Because the front of it, like the living room and stuff like that, it didn't have like blinds and shit. So like everybody can see us and stuff. So like we was in the bedroom. And then tell me why y'all, I want to say guess who was at the door, but I know y'all not going to guess who was at the door, because this is some crazy shit. Y'all, the freaking people that was breaking into the apartment was at the door. And I was like, what the fuck? So they in there and they rushing in there and shit like that. So we trying to hurry up and go and shit like that. So we end up leaving, and then we end up going to like a like we was trying to go to another place, cause you know they bust in there and shit like that, but they didn't see us. So when they bust in there and shit like that, and they ran to go like I guess they was hiding. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, y'all. But we was like panicking. We was like, I know you lying. I know you lying. Like, what is going on? So we both ran, and we was trying to run up out of there. As soon as we ran up out of there, y'all. As soon as we ran up out of the apartment, y'all, we ran into the freaking police. The freaking police, bro. Bro, this is not funny, bro. But it's funny. It's because it's like, it happened so fast. We was not prepared. It happened so freaking fast, bro. And it was like the fact that you know how like you feel like you moving fast as hell, but you not moving as fast as you think you is? That's the type of moment it was. We was moving fast, but we wasn't moving fast enough. We should have like picked up the pep in our step, but we was not. So y'all, we ran right into the freaking police. And he didn't even had a car right there. We ran into him, the actual person. Like, y'all, I could have died. I could have died. You know, I still got the weed on me, y'all. I could have died. I could have died. So he talking to us and asking us questions and stuff like that, asking us why we running and stuff like that. And we was like, you know, it was just some dogs and stuff like that. And we was kind of scared because, you know, we was trying to go walk to school and shit, you know, trying to make up something real quick. Trying to make up something. You know, anything that wasn't involving in that Vaco, anything. So we was just like, you know, yeah, you know, we was getting chased by dogs and we ended up running over here or whatever like that. And then he was like, you know, well, and mind y'all, while he talking, you know, when we was running, like the weed fell out already. It fell out my bra. So I grabbed it. So it was in my hand. So while he was talking to us and stuff like that, I'm holding it in my hand, but it's like on the side of me and stuff like that. So like he can't really see. He just talking. So mind y'all, like the bag, it was like twisted and like tied. But since it fell out, it wasn't, I guess I didn't tie good enough. So it was like open, but it was closed. So I was like, fuck it. So I'm holding it like this and shit like that. Excuse me, and I'm trying to twist it with my hand and stuff while he talking to us, and you know he talking to us and stuff like that. And the good thing is, you know, I had a jacket, so he can barely tell, you know, what I was doing. It just looked like I was just like standing there like with my hands on my hips and stuff like that. But when I was standing like that, I'm just like letting the weed fall out of my fall out the bag. Like as I'm standing there, I'm just like, while he talking to both of us, and then he ended up like checking us like and shit like that. So while he checking my homeboy first, I'm dumping all the shit out the bag, So if anything, like if anything happened, I just have a bag and it'll be empty type shit. So, you know, long story short, so he ended up checking me and stuff like that, and that's when he had grabbed my hand and he was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Let me see. He grabbed my hand. He started opening it up and stuff like that, trying to force it, trying to look and see like that. Y'all, it was good. I dumped out majority of the weed, but it was still like a lot of stuff in there. So what I had to do was, I had pretty much, he got it. It was nothing I could do. I'm talking about what I gotta do. Yeah, it's nothing I could do. So he ended up getting it and he seen what it was. So he was like, oh, y'all was smoking and stuff like that. He was like, you know, just like, and it was a, you know, so, you know, he was really forcing it even more. And then on top of that, you know, it was a weekday. So we was supposed to be in school, you know, it was like early in the morning, like 8 in the morning. You know what I mean? And, you know, the first bell ring at 7:30. So I was supposed to be at school. I mean, 7, it was 7:20. I don't know, something like that. It was really early. So yeah, we were supposed to be at school. So he questioning us and stuff like that. He ended up putting us in handcuffs. Oh my God. So I don't know how this happened. I don't know how they knew, but my best friend, sister, she came out and she had seen us getting put in handcuffs and stuff like that, and we was getting put in the police car and stuff like that. So she ended up like talking to us, asking us what happened and stuff like that. And then she ran to go get my mom. So she ran up the stairs to my mama's apartment and go knocking on the door to go tell her, like, you know, they got April, you know, she in handcuffs and stuff like that. You have to go see, like, come on, hurry, rush. So they both came running back, you know, after a few seconds, because it wasn't even too long, probably like 1 minute or so. They ended up coming running back and stuff like that. And you know, I wasn't gonna cry and stuff like that, but seeing my mama in that, behind that, you know, like looking at me in this police car with my handcuffs, it just like, it broke my heart. I was like, dang, man, like I did not want her to see me in this, like dealing with this or whatever like that. I was like, I can't believe I just let this happen. Like, oh my God, bro. Like, only if I would have followed my first mind, like my first intuition, like if I would have first took off when we first heard that stuff instead of trying to roll, we would have been good. But the fact that we were trying to roll still, like we couldn't wait to do that and stuff like that, I just was like, dang, man, y'all, it was too late. So, you know, mama was talking to the police, asking them questions and stuff like that, trying to get, you know, as much information as she could and yada, yada, yada. And y'all, the police took us to jail. We went to jail. Y'all, we went to jail. We went to jail. Yeah, so we get to the jail, you know, we juveniles and stuff like that. So we go to the juvenile facility and stuff like that. And, you know, they just gave us, it was like a warning, but the warning was pretty much I had to do probation. And I think I had to do it for a year or so, or I don't know, but I think it had to be 6 months to a year. I had to do probation, and it was like based off of a good behavior. If you know, you completed it, you know, passed all your drug tests, and I had to go to a class at a juvenile facility, and it was like a class, and it was a lot of other people too. It was like probably like 8 or 10 of us, and we'll go once a month and stuff like that, and we had to have a meeting and blase. But y'all, oh, and I didn't stay in jail too long neither, y'all. Like, I stayed probably like a few hours, and then my mama came and picked me up. I was in there that long, but it was crazy. Terrible experience. No, that wasn't my first Vaco, but that was my last Vaco I was in. I was like, oh nah, honey, this is crazy. This was God showing me a sign, like clear as day, like, girl, think before you do what you do. Think before you move how you be moving, because I know in the back of my mind, I probably was thinking like, we shouldn't do that, but I did it anyway. And we could have just went to the park to go smoke and go chill at the park. But me, I was just like, sometimes you gotta go through stuff to get through stuff, and that's what that was. That's what that lesson was. And yeah, y'all, like, it was so freaking crazy. Girls got caught. People done ran in that was breaking into the other apartment. And it's like, why would you run in here after you broke into this apartment? Why wouldn't you run somewhere else? But y'all, that happened. Yeah, that was an experience of my life. And I was in 9th grade, y'all. I was in 9th grade. That was crazy. That was so crazy. But yeah, you guys, I know that story was crazy. But I appreciate you guys for listening, staying in tuned and stuff like that. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can be notified the next time I drop a video. Thank you guys. Love y'all. Hey babes, okay, so I forgot to mention, you guys, when we had went to jail or whatever like that, the guy, he was older than me, so he wasn't a juvenile, so he had to go to jail, and he did like 3 days, and I was the juvenile, so I had to go do my 1-year probation or whatever like that. Y'all, I felt so freaking bad, y'all. I felt so freaking bad because he was still in jail and I had got out. But y'all, that was just one lesson of my life. And I wasn't actually in 9th grade, I was in 10th grade. And yeah, y'all, just, you know, think before y'all do anything, and your intuition is never wrong. Thank you guys for watching again. Bye, babes.